Last month, my great aunt died, and she was like a second mother to me.
When I was at university, I was mugged, and I was hospitalised for a few days.
When we came to England, it was really hard for us because it was like another language, another culture.
When you're living with mental illness, it can feel that you're really isolated.
Her passing, it was such darkness in my life, like I couldn't see away from the darkness that I experienced last month.
I think what was more terrifying was actually afterwards, was walking around the streets, was feeling uncomfortable, was not confident within myself, feeling a bit of a shell of a person, really.
I was like really angry, really sad because we left the country, we left the school, we left all of that stuff.
It can feel like no one else in the world understands even a bit of what you're going through.
Mom said we're gonna go to the church for the first time. And when I went there, I saw like all that people who are friendly and look like family to each other. And I thought it's just because of Jesus. They all know Jesus.
So I got into the taxi to go back to the airport so I could fly home for the funeral. And in the taxi driver was playing worship music. And to me, I sat down in the taxi and felt like Jesus was beside me saying to me, "You're gonna be okay. Like, this darkness will pass and I'm beside you, I'm here."
I was angry for a while that I'd been mugged, but the more I built a relationship with Jesus, the more I knew he wanted me to forgive. And the second that happened, there was a release, there was a sense of freedom, I was a different person.
He came and experienced what it is to be human, and there is no emotion, there is no feeling that Jesus is not big enough to cope with.
In that situation, he was like a light for me. He was like always with me and trying to like help me. In the situation that I like was like really worrying, really sad, he was always with me.
I still feel the pain and sorrow of missing my aunt, but the fact that I know for a fact that she's up in heaven with Jesus, there's no other happiness apart from feeling happy and safe in the knowledge that she's in heaven. And God's beside her, God's also beside me.
That situation will always be there with me. I'm not going to forget what happened, but it's something that doesn't hurt me anymore.
We can bring it all to him, even when we feel like we can't take it to anyone else in the world. Jesus says, "Come to me, give me your burdens, I will give you rest."